everyone!
We're Mates on Main Street.
We're four mates travelling from the Moors Balls of Adelaide to the Magic Kingdom Castle as cast members part of the Disney Cultural Exchange Program.
When we clock off, we'll let you peek behind the magic curtain.
Here we talk things distinctly Disney and authentically Aussie.
I'm Lorenzo.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Michigan.
And I'm Maybelline.
Join us for our very first episode on our YouTube channel as we hit the streets of Melbourne for our official Disney interview.
Your first point of view, Maybelline and Michigan.
I got more shit.
Your luggage. Your luggage!
Where is it? Oh, fuck.
Oh no, our flight's not till later!
No, man is gonna be late for work.
You do it. Oh, the light. Oh shit, it's raining. Yeah.
Passport, Michigan?
Huh?
Did you bring your passport?
Don't need it.
Thanks for taking
It's a bit windy.
nothing's I think of walking to Australia. But here we are. Yes. Selecting available seats. Well, there's one there. That costs money. I guess we're not flying today, fam.
Spit out that ticket.
Thank you to this super nice Virgin Australia flight attendant who asked us to weigh our bags and then didn't even follow us to the weighing scale to check, and then accepted our Scout's honour that it wasn't overweight. You're a real one for that.
Huh?
Don't be suspicious, don't be.
Shut
Where
up.
would you have left it?
On your dresser.
Oh my god.
Context, Michigan bought a chocolate bribe for our interviewer and then forgot said bribe at home.
Shut up.
Let's go, mother. Hi. Can you walk into my like clothes rack? Look down. Yes. Is there Haig's chocolate there?
Yes.
There it is.
And now, being over an hour early to our flight, it was time to buy a smoothie, sit back, relax.
Whoops. typically we're on top of this. Good thing I looked over. Is it like 40 minutes early?
What do you mean?
I thought it's at 6. I thought it's at 6:40.
Boarding is earlier than that.
Oh.
The plane leaves at 6:40.
Come through these stages to take off.
Okay. Wake up. We made it to Melbourne. Fancy meeting you here.
How did I get here? I drove from Adelaide to Melbourne. It was an 8-hour drive.
Now we're here in Victoria. And that's because the kind Disney recruiters do not want to stop by in Adelaide. It is 11:30. Our presentation is at 9 AM tomorrow. But we're set up in a lovely hotel room with a very interesting shower setup. Wow, this looks like a bit of a medical situation as well.
It's like I'm about to get inspected for something.
Here we have the lovely Rock Your Body hair, body, and face wash. Bro, how can you be 3 things at once? That's so ambitious.
Yo, it's got the men's package.
It hasn't really sunken in yet.
What, that we're about to be going in for an interview?
Yeah, in less than 10
That could possibly change our lives for like the next year or so.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll piss my pants later.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get ready for bed, call it a night, and wake up in the morning, ready for the interview that we've been waiting for months and months and months for.
Now, before we got to the interview, we obviously had to apply to the program, so rewind to June.
This is peak manifestation and witchcraft. I'm almost there. Princess and the Frog playing in the background. I've got my hat on, and it's time.
We uploaded our cover letters and resumes that they low-key probably didn't even read. And then we waited for 2 months to hear back from them. And when they did, it looked a little bit like this.
Oh my god. So, these are happy tears.
But I digress. Back to Melbourne.
Good night.
Years old for the 60th anniversary, and 15 minutes up to an hour, like like the longest I've ever had to sit with tech help and things like that without having to. So it's a lot of in-person, face-to-face communication, leave for recommendations, or ask for general information about the Fringe Festival.
Now I know we said goodnight before, but after rehearsing our interview questions, I think it's finally time to say goodnight. Good morning. It's currently 6:45 a.m. And you're thinking, why are you up that early? Unlike the boys, it takes a village to get this girl ready. Now this is the uninteresting part, so we're just gonna quickly rush through it. Morphe for the brows, primer from L'Oreal, makeup by Mario, contour, Tarte, concealer, Hoola bronzer, Rare Beauty blush, and L'Oreal hyaluronic BB cream. Huge team to get this face ready. Her Majesty, Paolo was exhausted. Bam! Ah, nice of you to join us. Good morning.
Like Dad liked to say, a single red dime, you're nuts.
Why is that your alarm? My outfit's all about the subtle Disney references, you know. You've got the bracelet, the earrings. So very, very subtle. I like the things.
I've got the Versace! I've got the Gucci! I've got that It's Polo. It's a Polo.
University in Melbourne, and this is where we are going to be having our interviews. I actually came here the day before just to make sure that, you know, we knew everything, where everything was and where we were going. Yeah, this place is banging.
Let's head on in.
The fourth mate from Main Street. Hey guys, it's Shelly here. I just wanted to say how I got to Melbourne as well. So I flew to Melbourne and I stayed with my sister Shannon because she actually lives in Melbourne and she is the sister that did the program in 2019. So that was pretty helpful because I got some last minute advice and tips from her on interview stuff. She also dropped me to the interview and picked me up. So it was pretty simple for me and I'm very blessed in that sense. Wait, what was the name you just said? Mates on Mates. Mates on Mates. Yeah. Love. Yeah, look. Love. Okay, look. Well, I tagged them and like for real.
What did you win?
Yeah, good. I got a pen.
What does it say? Oh, it even says Disney International Program.
Stop. Do you want to share it?
This is a group pen. Create your future career. Your local adventure. How'd you go?
Questions that we were preparing for, which was pretty good. She didn't catch me off guard with like the attendance one. The one that she actually like caught me off guard with was
Did you read your email? Hi everyone, welcome to the first podcast episode of the Mates on Main Street podcast. We've got a massive episode ahead of us, so we're just going to jump straight into it. Today I am joined here by my fellow co-hosts, starting with
Lorenzo.
Shelly.
Michigan.
And today we are talking all about our Disney application and interview process. But before we get into that, let's give you some context behind who we are and what this podcast is. So why did we choose the name